Bing. 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 Oh, yes, yes. Oh, oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 2012's The Hunger Games established the foundation for its success on 3 pillars. 1. A strong, yet sensitive, well-developed female lead surrounded by an equally well-drawn cast. 2. A romantic triangle with an atypical composition. And 3. A rich melting pot of pop culture, literary, and historical allusions cohesively melded together for an often ironic, scathing satire of our characteristically self-absorbed, often self-obsessed modern society. In this, the first film was only partially successful. While still an excellent film in its own right, the romantic triangle in the first film never really worked for me. In the second film, well, it doesn't really work for me either. Josh Hutcherson's Peter Malark is such a self-sacrificing, that last good man on earth character. Yet, in spite of being the victor, one of the victors in the first movie, and being basically the most popular, iconic, idolized male celebrity on the planet in the Hunger Games narrative, the most action that guy's gotten is when a baboon was trying to tear his head off. The guy needs some loving. Katniss, just make up your mind, girl. Ah, jeez. Team Finnick. Or at least PETA. Miguel's just a damsel in distress, getting himself beaten, whipped. Come on. In The Hunger Games 1, with the Tribunes, they just weren't really well developed. I know a lot of people that read the book were really emotionally impacted by what happened to Rue. Everyone that read the book was like, oh. But for me that's never read the book, I was like, who is this kid? I haven't had enough time to invest into her character. It didn't really work for me. You see that here. The cast, every character feels fleshed out, rich, like they had this huge history before they jumped in front of the camera for us, the audience. You feel like they could have had their own movies. I love that. Sam Claflin's Finnick, he came off as a huge douchebag, but when you get to know his character, how you see him in the jungle, he's killing people 1 second, and the next second he's tender and caring for this one character named Mags, who he will do anything to protect this old lady who he has a history with, who everyone knows isn't going to make it, but he doesn't care. It shows vulnerability, it shows humanity, makes him relatable. It's like, in spite of all this tough outer shell, he's not one note. He has weaknesses. He has that human aspect. The character of Jenna Malone's Joanna, Jenna Malone, oh, feisty. The whole franchise, dystopian future in which you have these hard-working districts / villages, and then you have this like Orwellian government, big brother that watches over them. Stalin Marxist setup, and the government comes and just steals everything, takes all of their food and beats them and oppresses them and then leaves. And then you have this contained society, which is really, it's so self-absorbed and obsessed with amusement to the detriment of any perspective on reality. Inside here they're partying, these lavish parties, drinking these out of wine glasses, these concoctions that make you puke, so you can partake of some more caviar and more desserts, while people are starving just at their doorstep. So either way, I gotta say that the movie was incredible, that I love this movie. I gotta say this is my favorite blockbuster of the year, one that continually impressed me. While the ending was anticlimactic, the last 15 minutes was jaw drop after jaw drop after jaw-dropping moment. There's a couple twists and surprises, and one that had me wanting to stand up in my seat and cheer. It was amazing. Great film with great acting, great action, great visuals, good score, great direction, and I gotta say that I can't wait to see this continuing saga. I'd say this movie is jabber worthy of your time. I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. So, let me know what you think of The Hunger Games Catching Fire, if you like it better than the last movie. Just tell me what you think. Well, thanks for your time, guys. This is JabberTalky. Out.